I pick this look? Like, why would I do this to myself? This looks so stupid.
Party with Cardi, party in a Rari. Diamonds all over my body, shining all over my body. Cardi got that so money, bitch you ain't gang, you lame. Diamonds in a lane.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my recreation series. So, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we are recreating Miss Cardi B's Grammy's look when she performed WAP with Megan. Like, definitely an iconic moment. So I chose this look because, like I said, iconic moment, and it was something different. It's a short pixie cut wig, and it's pink. I've done pink plenty of times, but like the pixie wig, I feel like I've never like nailed. So I'm really nervous because like now that I'm looking at this wig, I'm like, I just don't know. I just do not know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head over to the sink. I did dye this last night and all that, so I'm gonna show you that, the process, and then we'll be back, and my hair will be slicked back and all that. Okay, y'all, believe it or not, coloring this hair was actually the easiest part of this whole entire process, when normally coloring the hair is a tricky part. But anyways, I'm just showing you guys the wig up close. This is a 10-inch 613 wig. I was under the impression that I ordered a pixie wig, but guess not. Joke's on me, clearly. And I'm going to be doing this hair color in 2 easy steps. So I'm going to start by toning the hair with this purple shampoo from Lace Paste. And I like to do the watercolor method when toning, especially, specifically with 613, because it's easier. Whenever you're just applying purple shampoo to the 613 wig, it will stain the hair, it will make it too gray, or it'll make it patchy, or just straight up purple. So the best way to go about this is doing the watercolor. Oh, I got tongue twisted. Watercolor method. And just a pro tip, even though I'm not a pro, the best way to achieve a pastel color is to make sure you get all the yellow out. So like until the hair is almost white, or maybe like a silver gray. That is gonna give you the best pastel color. So I try to dip this as much as I can without letting it turn purple. Like, it's just very tricky. You just have to eyeball it, but you guys, it's super easy and it's not messy at all. Like, it looks messy, but I'm in the sink, so it's not messy. So next we're gonna go ahead and color it, and I'm using this dusty oh my gosh. Y'all, I just froze. I can't believe I did that. Okay, I need to talk because this B-roll is about to be done. I was under the impression this whole time that I used this rose gold color by Kiss, and it was Dusty Rose. But it was a perfect color, so you know, it is what it is. So anyways, I used Dusty Rose, and I'm doing a watercolor method again, and now you guys see the hair is not yellow. It has a little silvery platinum highlights. Yeah, that's what happens when you tone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip that in the water, and as I'm dipping it, you guys are gonna see the actual water is gonna get lighter, which means the color is actually absorbing into the hair follicles. So that's how you know you're pretty much done with coloring the hair, is when the water gets like more clear. So you just want to make sure you're dipping it evenly and just combing through it and making sure you're getting the middle of the wig, because a lot of times we've been missing the middle of the wig and you got to get all in there. So that was it. After that, I just shampooed and conditioned the hair, let it air dry, and once again, that was the easy part. After that, got a little disrespectful, but I absolutely love this color, and I think this wig would have been bomb as a short little bob, but that was not the assignment today. So yeah. So I'm back and my hair is slicked back. As you guys saw, the dyeing process was super easy. Like, I always overthink the light pinks. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th time doing this pink, and like this was the easiest and the best. Like, I didn't have to mix a million colors. I didn't have to do all that. I should have just been using the rose gold this whole time. So this is the color. I think it came out perfect. Actually, let me look back at the picture, because I haven't looked back at the picture since yesterday. I actually didn't look at it while I was dyeing it. I'm just like, oh, it's a rose pink, because I like pre-planned all of these. That's why, like, I know some of you guys want me to recreate every new look that like any artist has been dropping on Instagram. Like, anytime like Young Miami or Doja, you guys are DMing them to me, and I love it. But these are already pre-planned, so a lot of these looks are older, but you know, still iconic nonetheless. But let me see. So yeah, my color is spot on. I'm gonna leave a picture on the screen, of course. There wasn't a lot of pictures of this look. Like, I wish there was so many more pictures, and there wasn't. But I can feel the vibes and I can see the vibes. So I've kind of pieced together. I'm going to be inserting the pictures throughout the video of the look so you guys can get a feel of it. But I'm going to do what I need to do, baby. So moving along. So this wig, right, I ordered it. It was a 10-inch. I was under the impression that it was like a Pixie. It was like a Pixie 10-inch. Girl, this is a bob. So instead of me just dyeing it and putting it on now, I'm gonna have to basically cut it into a Pixie now. And this is actually a different vendor from the one that I've been using, which I will link below. You guys have been asking me, so I will link that below. But I bought this after because I thought that I bought a Pixie wig, but I didn't. And then I bought it and then it came as a bob. So I'm literally going to have to cut this on my head. And this is a different vendor, so I'm hoping that this lace is good, as good as the last one. Because this would be terrible if the freaking Pixie cut had bad lace. Like, no ma'am. I'm actually getting really nervous. I just wanted it to be a Pixie. I didn't want to have to do all that. So, should I lay it first or cut it first? I feel like I should start cutting it first to get a feel of it. I'm gonna go as deep as I can. And that's literally as far as I can go. Hers was like over here. And I got this because I thought it looked like it had enough space, but I guess freaking not. That's annoying. So I'm just gonna like chop all this off. Like, all this has to go. I don't need all of this. I need to get this together in the back. But I think this might be a moment. I'm looking at it like, wow, Tasha, you might body this, maybe. So I'm just gonna cut all this. I think I wanna do it on the mannequin head. I don't know. Okay, so I have my wig right here. My mannequin head and my stand is janky, so bear with me. So I'm just gonna like cut it. Like, I don't know, I just need to make this shorter, less bulky. I can work with the front, but the back I need to make a little bit more relaxed. I actually didn't do a bad job on the cut. I wish I had my other scissors though. This is the thing. So I left this clip in to simply show you guys the struggle. I was just trying to take bulkiness off of this wig. It wasn't even bulky. It's just for this specific style. I needed to be a little flatter and to take length off. I didn't know what I was doing. I was clearly chopping up the wig and I had no direction. And I keep telling y'all, I'm not a professional and I be trying. And I tried. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all I tried in this video. And it tried me. I'm really a joke because when y'all see this last clip... And my camera did die, that's why I didn't get to finish showing you guys what I did, but you get the gist of it. I was literally just chopping it up and just trying to shape it as much as I can. I am not good with Pixie wigs, but that's why we're here. And I flat ironed it just so that I could see the shape that it was giving and so that it would get a little bit flatter. So I think I have it down packed a little bit. So I did leave the front longer so that I can shape it to my face. I didn't want to cut it on the mannequin head because I didn't want it to get too short and then it was too far to go back, because you can't really tell how short it is on the mannequin head. Like, you can, but you can't. So yeah, this is kind of how it's looking for the most part. Child, is my hair peeking on it? We're gonna ignore the back, okay, because I know we're fun. But I'm trying, you guys, I really am. So now I'm gonna shape the front of my hair, which is very important. I need to pull up this picture. And it's giving, can I speak to your manager? I need to razor this because it's just too thick. Okay, so I think we're making progress. So what I'm gonna do now is lay the wig. I'm gonna clean my hairline off. Y'all know the vibes. So now I'm just gonna use my Even spray. You guys know this is all I've been using lately. It's like when I use this, I don't have to use anything else to lay my wigs. Like, this is all in one. Okay, so I may have possibly flopped this install because I put my wig down too low, and honestly guys, I wasn't going out bad like that. Like, I just couldn't do it. So I'm trying to readjust it and relay it, and it's just messing up my whole process. You know, I get so frustrated when things don't go my way, and I just want to kind of just like call it quits because like, what's happening to my legs? What's happening? I didn't even realize I put it too far. So I'm like, why does my forehead look so tiny? Like, girl, get the hell out of here. No, I'm really trying not to have an attitude right now. Like, I really am trying. But I'm just like, why did I pick this look? Like, why would I do this to myself? This looks so stupid. I just need this little front piece to do good, and we'll be fine. Because the rest, I can like finesse. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mold it with my Nairobi. I feel like this is the best foam to use when like wrapping your hair and flattening your hair because it gets it laid, but it doesn't make it crunchy. Every other mousse I've ever used gets crunchy, and I hate that. I feel like I can only cut so much more of this wig before I freaking cut the wig off. Like, I'm letting you guys know right now, I regret this so much. Like, I wish I would have just picked a regular Cardi look or something because no, my life is a joke right now. Like, I just don't understand. Oh, and I cut my finger. I got a Band-Aid. So we're gonna continue to cut this. I just wanna do my makeup at this point. I'm so over this freaking hair. I hate it so much. Like, I freaking hate it. I'm pissed. And like, it shows when I don't want to do something, but like I want to do it, it's just not happening. So I'm just gonna like mold this. I really wanted to use the like the paper strips you use when you do like a pixie cut, but I think my mom took those because she has short hair. So I think she took those. So what I'm gonna do is continue melting this lace like so. And I'm gonna put a scarf on. So maybe my mood will change after I do my makeup because it's just not giving right now. It's like I see the vision, but the vision is not seeing me. So anyways, I'm gonna just let this do its thing and come back to it. I'm not gonna stress myself out about it because I feel like I'm gonna understand the assignment later on. So I'm just gonna move on to my face and get into my happy space. So I'm gonna put the look up again somewhere over here. And she had like this like pinky purple smoky with super glam. Everything's full coverage, everything's boom 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 in your face. This was a performance look she was performing, so when you're on stage and you have lights on your face, everything kind of has to be extra over exaggerated. So we are doing a full glam today, guys. Like, I normally do a full glam, but we're doing a full glam. So I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows because this ain't nothing to play with, and I already did my skincare, so I'm somewhat prepped, but I will continue to prep throughout this process. And of course my brows look like crap today. I'm going to do my brows. Let me look at this picture again. She actually was giving more of a straight brow. I'm glad I looked at that. Yeah, it was like a skinnier, like straight brow, and it kind of went in. So I'm just gonna be in my zone, you guys. I'm tired of talking now. I'm kind of upset, as you can see, so just bear with me. And I think they did like a straighter brow because it gives the illusion of like a more snatched face with this Pixie, so yeah. Why am I not zoomed in? 1 second. Now we're good. So back to the brows. So instead of following my natural brow, I'm just kind of going that way. I'm gonna use my Kevin Aquan for this in SX13. because it's my thickest concealer and I'm having to cover up these hairs underneath here. So I'm just gonna use that. I don't really like this for under my brow, but I think for this it's gonna work. I actually love the shape of my brow like that. Wow, wait a minute. So my brows are done and they're not like straight. They're just not like mine. Hers just kind of went out more instead of mine. Do you see my brow hairs right here, how they go down? So instead of following that, I went outwards. So now I'm just gonna put some concealer on my eyes to do this eye look. And because my eyebrow is technically like lifted, I'm gonna have more room for my eyeshadow look. And I'm still posting this video regardless because y'all, everything's not perfect, okay? So I am gonna do my best. So I'm actually on her makeup artist page. Her makeup artist is Erica La Pearl. And I wanted to see what she used because like I said, there wasn't a lot of pictures for this look because she was on stage. I'm sure it was a busy night. They weren't able to like really capture the makeup and stuff. So I'm looking and she used a lot of Pat McGrath. Honestly just grabbed all my Pat McGrath palettes and I'm just gonna work with what I have. She said she used a blush in the crease first. If one thing I gotta do, I gotta nail this makeup look at least because the hair, woo. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this color by MAC. Actually, this is Devoted to Chili. And I'm gonna use a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna use that in the crease. So I'm gonna be using like a warm shade as my transition today. She said she used a blush in her crease, but you know, Cardi is lighter than me, so I'm just gonna pretend this is a blush. It does look like she's taking that transition into the bridge of her nose, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna avoid bringing this up any higher and really saturate it right there. I'm just gonna take a clean brush and just blend that out. I'm gonna be going into my Pat McGrath Rose Decadence palette and I'm going into this purpley shade, like pinky purpley shade, and I'm putting that right in my crease. Is this what it's looking like? It's like a purple. I feel like this look is really layered. This was not like a 1, 2, 3. I can tell that her shadows are like really layered and really precise. And I'm really gonna concentrate that on the outer part because it was giving smoky. And I do kind of want to drag it out because she had it kind of winged, so I'm going to clean it up at the end. But I don't want to do too much because I'm scared at this point. I'm scared of this whole entire look. Cardi does not come to play, okay? And I have to do my Libra sis good. Next, I'm actually going to go into the Mothership something palette. This is like, I don't know, this bronze palette. And I'm going to take this deep purple shade. It's like an actual purple eggplanty shade. And I'm going to deepen that as well. Ooh. I haven't done eyeshadow like this in so long. Like you guys, whenever I do eyeshadow, even if I do color, it's like the same crease colors, 1, 2, 3, and I'm done. But I have not done an eyeshadow look like this in a minute. So I'm really concentrating that on the outer V part of my eye. And again, kind of flicking it back. Okay, so she apparently used some kind of rose gold pigment on the lid, and I think I know what I'm gonna do to achieve that because I'm still gonna use Pat McGrath. I don't have any Pat McGrath pigments, but I do have these shadows that do give like a pigmentish vibe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for a brush. So I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer and I'm gonna place that all over my lid. So I'm gonna layer a few colors to get the shade that I want. So I'm gonna start with this color. This is actually from the, I don't know what palette this is. I don't know. This was like the pinky Pat McGrath palette. I'm gonna leave everything down below, guys. But I'm gonna start with this shade right here. It's like a rosy kind of color. And I'm gonna put that all over my lid. This is not the color that I want, but I'm gonna have to layer to get the look that I want. So I want the base of this to be pink overall, but we don't want this like coppery pink. We want like a silvery pink. But I want that undertone to peek through. And I'm going back into the Rose Decadence palette, and I'm taking this shade. It's like a true rosy pink, and I'm layering it because I feel like the shadow formulas are different. This one's more of like a shimmery pigment, and then this one is more of like a regular shadow, and the look was very glam and iridescent-y. So we gotta make it work, okay? So I'm going on top with this, and I'm just gonna mix the two shades together. And again, you don't have to do this, but my makeup artist eye is telling me to do it like this. I'm liking that so far. This is giving I'm about to perform, okay? So lastly, I'm gonna go in with this shade. It looks pinky on camera, but it has like silver blue reflexes to it. So that's gonna be perfect to top this look off with. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that on top, and it's gonna give the exact look that I want. So I'm gonna put that right on top, and I'm just packing that on top as a topper. So I basically made my own pigment, honestly. Now I'm going back in with that dark purple that I used earlier, and I'm just gonna continue to smoke that out and gently blend this because I like that it's precise, but I want it to all be one. So I need to like gently blend the edges. And now I'm taking that lighter purple and going over that. I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth. It's just like, I just eyeball it. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just eyeballing it. Today's video is very chaotic, but you know what? It's okay. And as I'm wiping my eyeshadow, I'm gonna create like a sharp line to give that winged out effect that she had. So our makeup artist had a full product list, which I love because I'm gonna see how close I can recreate the look with the products that I have. And I already did my skincare. She listed her skincare. I keep looking over because I have the list pulled up over there. She listed all the skincare. I already did it, but she used a lot of, she didn't use anything I used, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm gonna be using this moisturizer. I love using this underneath my makeup. This band-aid is just making me feel so childish and so dirty. Oh my gosh. And I'm just gonna put that all over. And I am gonna go back to the eyes later. You guys know I like to bounce back and forth. So like I said, she used a bunch of Pat McGrath products. So any Pat McGrath product you see me using, instead of me keep saying, oh, she used, it's because it's in her product list. So I'm gonna be using the Pat McGrath primer, which I don't use often. I never use it that much, and it's like empty. It's just really weird, but I don't not like it. I just didn't think that it was amazing. And you guys know I love my Pat McGrath products. It's like a good primer, but like, I don't know. This eye, you guys, this eye eats. Like, I did that, like for real, for real. I have my foundations here. I think I'm gonna use Deep 26. I feel like that one just works better for me if there's anything left. It's so exciting to me when I recreate a look and I have like the exact products, because I'm like, is it the products or is it the artist? Hey you guys, this foundation is actually amazing. I forgot to spray my face. It seems very thin and like it doesn't have enough coverage, but I'm telling you, when you finish your face, it is so flawless. And I'm sure I have a line of demarcation because of my scarves and stuff, but I will work around that when we get there. Every time I reuse the Pat McGrath foundation, I'm like, why do you stop using it? It looks so freaking good. So now I'm gonna be using my concealers. I'm using MD26 and MD20. I use MD26 for more coverage. It's literally my skin tone. And then the other one to highlight. Absolutely flawless, like wow. I was supposed to be done with this hours ago, but my hair is just really just killing the vibe. So the sun is moving in and out, guys, so I just had to close the blinds slightly. So since apparently we're doing a full face of Pat McGrath, I'm going to be using my setting powder in light medium 2. And I'm going to set that, but I'm just going to be pressing it in. And to just brighten my under eye, I'm going to go on with this Pat McGrath's under eye brightening powder in yellow. And I'm just going to press that underneath. Honestly, I have medium and I have yellow and I don't see a difference. I like the product, but I don't see the difference in like the shades. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't matter. Just get one, you don't need both. For bronzer today, I'm gonna start off with Fenty's Coco Naughty. Pat McGrath does not have a bronzer, I don't believe. I'm just gonna start with that and then deepen it. I don't wanna like have streaks on my face. My face has to be perfect, or not perfect, it has to look as flawless as possible because I have a short cut and the focus is the face. I can't hide behind my hair, so my face has to be perfect or close to perfection. So yeah, I'm just kind of building the products on my face because the face is the focus. My hair is a statement, but it's short, so I'm not able to hide behind my hair. You're gonna see my face. So I need to get as close to perfection as I can. I haven't used Mocha Mami in a long time. Like, I used to only use this and I do not use it anymore. I'm a contour because, you know, Cardi be having a snatch nose, so just give me a minute. Step 1. Hello. Do not play with me, okay? Because one thing I'm gonna do is snatch this nose. So her blush surprisingly wasn't like a pinky blush. It looks something like this. So I'm gonna be using my NARS Orgasm X. The Pat McGrath blush that I have, I feel like it's too deep for this. So I'm gonna use this. And why did I use this brush? I hate this brush. And then I'm gonna use my Fenty Kilowatt highlighter in Girl Next Door and Chic Freak, and this is more of like a pinky blush, so I think that will be really cute. And I'm gonna highlight the tip of my nose, and she does have highlight on her face. Like, look at that nose contour today. Yes, I don't know, highlight just makes me feel so round on the face. I do not like that, but when in Rome, y'all know the rest. I'm gonna line my waterline with a black eyeliner. All right, ooh, it's getting so smoky. Let me see if she has anything on her bottom lash line first of all. And you guys, my camera is actually about to die, so once I do this, I'm gonna put on some lashes and we will complete the look, okay? Because I'm over it. It looks like she has like one lash extension, like not lash extension, bottom lash underneath there, so I'm gonna do that. I have these Tati lashes, these MMM Mitchell bottom lashes, so I'm gonna like cut one and bloop bloop, place them right there. Again, my camera's dying, hasn't died yet, but yeah, but so far so good. I'm happy with the makeup. Believe it or not, I'm happy with the makeup, even though I don't wear makeup like this. I'm happy with the makeup, just the hair, we're still on the fence. I'm literally gonna take one off, brush some glue on it, and put it under. It's super easy. And I'm gonna place it right in the center. You wanna kinda hold it for a few seconds so that it dries and sets. Yep, I think that's what it was giving. Okay, so for my lip combo, I'm gonna use this Champagne Experience lip liner. I forgot the shade. Nutmeg. Why is my mirror so far from me? Lord have mercy. And I actually love this brown lip liner because it's like a subtle brown, but it still lines my lips perfectly. So I'm using this Pat McGrath, this mini lipstick in the shade Christy. And she didn't really have a pink lip, believe it or not. I like how the makeup artist did like the pinky eye with the pinky hair and then counteracted with it. So like I was saying before my camera rudely interrupted, I like how her makeup artist did like the peachier blush and lip with the pink eye. Like the hair's already pink, so she didn't want to do a pink overload. It's all about balance. So where is my lip gloss? I don't want this lip to be too nudish. That's why I'm not going to use my Pat McGrath glosses, because most of them are more on the nudish brown side. So I'm going to be using this MAC lipstick in the shade Beau. I feel like that's going to be perfect because her lip was kind of like this. So just to lighten it up just a little bit, I'm going to use my Pat McGrath's Dare to Bear and put that in the center. So the makeup is done and it is giving. Oh, I need to spray my face. I'm gonna take this scarf off, y'all. I'm gonna clean up first because I'm procrastinating and I'll be back. So now we're gonna take this off and see what's happening under here. I'm actually like really scared. Like if this hair does not look good, this look is canceled, you know? Like, oh, this thing was so tight. Y'all look at that lace. I don't know why I picked this, but I'm gonna just put some foundation on it because that's all I got for it right now. And I just needed to do that. I just needed to do that and we can be cool and we can move on with our lives. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. Do not ask to see the back because y'all already know what it is, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. But I love my makeup. I freaking love it. I feel like this is an ultimate glam. Like, I feel like the makeup artist just jumped out. Like, this is a beat. I don't be beating my face like this anymore. This is a freaking beat, okay? Like, I keep looking at the monitor like, hold up, because it's a beat. But the hair, I feel like the color is perfect. I feel like I understood what to do, but I just couldn't execute it. And so I'm not 100% satisfied, but honestly, there's not much more that I can do. I don't know what else to do to make it dead on. I just need Tokyo at this point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was very chaotic, but it be like that sometimes. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying the series thus far, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah. Bye.